What's up, guys? It is Titus. I'm back with another video, and today we'll be talking about Bitcoin, of course, the markets, how the markets are moving, and we'll also be talking about Cardanos ecosystem. I took a look at their ecosystem. They're slowly growing at the moment. We're gonna look into some of the things that they have implemented into their ecosystem right now, and we're gonna see what else they have going on. So I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. Great morning. Like always, make sure you're holding your coins. Do not sell when you are down. Only sell when you are in profits. And shout out to everybody who joined the Discord. And I'll be making moderators tonight. And let's get started. Alright, first, before we look at 88's ecosystem, we will be looking at Bitcoin. So as I told you guys, it's getting tighter and tighter. The price is getting tighter. It's not having a huge difference anymore. So it's getting prepared to do something. Either go up or down. We do not know at the moment. But it's looking more bearish than bullish based on these past charts. But with the news that we had last night, El Salvador is working with the Bitcoin to have fast payments. They got Zoom or something that they are working on to where people will be able to pay with Bitcoin, send money through Bitcoin and all that. So that is a great sign. But that one news isn't gonna stop all the negative news, like Elon Musk tweeting bad about it, Walmart not having it on its earnings report, other companies not having Bitcoin on its earnings report. They're keeping it under the rug. They don't want people to know about this. If they do let people know about this, it'll pump the price to probably 100,000, 80,000 sooner than later. So they're trying to keep it as low as they can for as long as they can, so they can accumulate more and be able to get people to sell more Bitcoin so they can buy more. That's their whole plan. That is their goal. Because they understand if they hold a lot of Bitcoin, they're going to hold a lot of power in the future in regards to Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is the first, rarest, not necessarily most strongest use case of coin, but it's the first and the rarest. Well, it's the first, but there's probably a few before, but it's like the first that made it out of these hard hits, these 90% dips, 80%, 50. It's the sole survivor. That's what Bitcoin is. It's the first and it's the rarest. So let me correct myself. It's the first and the rarest with the most value at the moment. Because there are coins who have that have 100K max supply, but like nobody cares really. Not Bitcoin then, no. So, and what's today is, so by June 12th, we will know which way Bitcoin is going. June 12th to June 13th. We'll find out which way Bitcoin be going. So, like I say, be prepared, set your stop loss, set your limit orders, set everything and be prepared. You don't want to just wake up one morning and your portfolio is down 3,000, a lot of percent. You don't want that to happen. So when you set those limit orders and Bitcoin drops down to 20K, for instance, have your limit order at 21K. You got a little bit under 21K. So you won't be that hurt. Like your limit order succeeded. So let's look at Cardanos ecosystem. Okay. This is very, very important. Let's see, is this it's Cosmos. We're gonna look into all the ecosystems sooner or later. But right now we're looking at the main ones are Cardano and Ethereum. I'll get into Polkadot, Cosmos, EOS, Solana, and all those later. Okay. So when was this posted? It's posted May 12th. Not too long ago, just under a month ago. So they have for the liquidity, AMM, they have Polyswap, Cardax, Swap. I don't know if those two coordinate, these two coordinated. Or is that just CardSwap, Codex, BY Finance, Faro, Demon Exchange, Miniswap. They got a lot of weird names in here. But I saw Celsius earlier today. And I'll pull them up. We'll look at that out of Cardano's ecosystem right now. We'll pull that up and see how it's operating. Card Starter is a good one. ERGO, good. And I've noticed a few names in here, but I haven't. Okay. They got insurance in there. It's cool. So it's not as big as the Ethereum ecosystem yet, but a lot of the companies that are on Ethereum, they are getting prepared to move to Cardano's ecosystem because they just want to get set up on things, so they won't have to waste all that time to set up, redo this. They're just going to transfer over to Cardano, and Cardano's ecosystem is going to grow tremendously. But it's taking a little time right now because they're slowly coming out with things. They want to make sure things come out right. They want to make sure it comes out as good as it can because Ethereum is far ahead of them and the others right now. It's far ahead of these projects like Polkadot, Solana, all these others. So that's why they have to make sure everything is correct when they come first. First impressions last the longest. They stick with you. So as Cardano's trying to come out with the strongest first impression they can. A lot of people are doubting them because it takes them a long time to come out with stuff. But I'd rather them come out with quality instead of just come out with quantity. A lot of things that don't even work, it'll look bad on them. It'll hurt them in the long run. This is good for them in the long run. They're coming out with it slowly. They're coming out with it not too fast to where something they run into issues, they get hacked, the code isn't right. You don't want to run into those issues. They have to test that for the the retail investors protection, everybody's protection. They have to do that because right now they're behind. And if they come out any worse than they are, just for being behind, they will be demolished. They will be hurt because right now they're that's good that they're thinking about the long run. If they were not thinking about the long run, just pushing a project out, just having stuff out there just to have it out there, that'll look terrible on ADA, Cardano, everything. And then the Cardano, everybody who messes with Cardano a lot, the Cardano coalition, they'll be, I don't know what they'll think. They'll be devastated. But don't disregard them because they're taking a long time or they're coming out slowly. That's all about growth. You can't just run into something and expect something to automatically work. So it takes time. Those are some of the best projects that are taking their time, making sure the code is right, making sure everything is right, security, and that. Now, I say this: if they come out with these projects and it took them this long, and these projects still do not work or they're not maintainable, that may cause a slight issue, but it won't be enough to affect it heavily in the long term. So I know Cardano is definitely, I won't say undervalued. What's their market cap? This is a good site for you guys to go on, Mazari.io. They show you research about crypto. They show you a lot of other stuff as well. So Mazari is a nice site. I have another site for you guys as well. I think it's Coin Market Cap. It's news about cryptos that come out before it actually happen. So like airdrop, Zillikill, football stars, drop, man launch, and then you vote on here if it's actually gonna happen or it's fake. So it's a site to get news early and see what listings are happening before they actually happen. All right, so let's look at ADA. Okay, ADA's price is at 169. That's not a bad deal long term, but short term, I'll look to get in at the 150 levels, maybe 145, 140. Okay, let's look at this. Staking rewards, less burn fees, Cardano Foundation, IOHK, token sale, Amerigo. I don't even know what Amerigo is. Staking rewards, Cardano Foundation, liquid supply curve. Okay, so it's token sale. Cardano is an open source smart contract platform that aims to provide multiple features through layered design. Its modularization will eventually allow for network delegation, side chains, and light client data structures. Cardano uses a version of proof of stake called Arubus. Aruberus to secure the network and manage the block production process. The network features a native token called AA that gives the stakers a claim and new issue. What apps do you guys use to stake your ADA if you have any ADA or stake any ADA? Because I've been looking for some. I don't know. With the good interest rates on them. Cardano is an open source blockchain originated from Revere academic research. Cardano. 1 second, guys. Gotta stop the stream early. Some issues. I'll be back. I'll come back on the stream though.